Okay, very good morning to you, cherished listeners in and around Winneba. A warm welcome to our radio lecture series devoted to communication skills, GPD 111. As earlier introduced, I'm ASARE OKAE-ANTI, and I'm here with my colleague.
Na Koko Leyo Watson NORTEY.
All right. So, Miss K, this morning, I think we will, like the presenter alluded, we'll take our students through what we call discourse community.
Exactly.
And the second part, we'll use it to discuss a few things that I believe every student, especially our level 100 students, should have in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me crave your indulgence. I think that for the past 30 years, since the university began, as it were, in 1992, com skills has grown from strength to strength, and we need to always acknowledge, those individuals who have made it possible for us now to be part of this. Yeah. So I don't know. There's Mr. Jakalia, if you ever recall.
Yeah.
One of the pioneers. So Mr. Jakalia, wherever you are, we want to express our sincere appreciation to you. And you remember Professor Sechibedu?
Of course.
Professor Sechibedu, to a one-time coordinator. So Professor Yao Sechibedu, a very good morning and a happy new year to you.
Yeah.
CB Boachi.
Okay.
CB.
Some vibration in that name.
Yes, please. So CB2 is there. CB, a very good morning to you.
Okay.
Then he's now Nana.
Okay.
Nana Ofori, Dr. Kweku Ofori.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Ofori, applied linguistics.
Okay. Yeah.
Also another long-term com skills coordinator.
Okay.
Then I had the opportunity to work with Dr. Amma Abrefia J.
Oh.
In my first time, when I came, she was our coordinator. So a very good morning to Dr. Amma Abrefia J. Then you remember our own CH, Professor Christian Hammond.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Prof. 2 has also been there for us, and we want to also acknowledge her, Professor Christiana Hammond. And then Dr. Albert Agbesiwonyo.
Yes.
Dr. Albert Agbesiwonyo also a one-time coordinator. So we want to thank them all. If you are excited about radio lecture series and com skills, it is all these men and women who have enabled us to do this.
Yeah.
Then it's also important we thank the production team of UEW.
They've been phenomenal.
They have been phenomenal. Okay, in fact, we are here. They make sure the sound quality. Now you don't hear the students' quality say, and I heard shit.
I think that will go to complement the jollof.
Exactly. So the production team, Mr. Fuga, Mr. Collins Auku, I mean, they have really been phenomenal. So we are extremely grateful to them.
We'll be quick to also mention that they've opened their arms to welcome our students also to be interns here. So
exactly.
Thank you
again. And I think that's a good experience for our students.
Yes.
If you're in a world-class studio like this, you have no excuse.
Ultra modern,
state of the art.
Yeah.
All right. So Ms. K, let's begin with what we said we'll do this morning. That is to look at discourse community.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the wonderful things we always take our students through is that the two words there, discourse and then community.
Yeah.
So let's break them down, and then based on that, we will, discuss a few of them. So as for community, it's always a group of people. So that's basic, a group of people.
And they have a common goal.
Very good. So not just any people, but then they have something that binds them together. Good. But what about this word discourse? DISCOURSE. What about it? What do we make of it?
So discourse ideally would mean conversation.
Okay.
It may mean a discussion.
Okay.
Speech.
Okay.
But for the purposes of where we are coming from, that's an education environment.
Yes.
It may also mean something that is spoken or even written. Because there are days that even right now, you can have a conversation with someone, you'd not be talking. You'd be sending messages.
Good.
For instance, this WhatsApp chat, SMS.
Good.
I have a friend who can chat with you on SMS, like he starts chatting with your WhatsApp. And that's how he converses. So
that is true.
That is also a form of discourse and a form of communication.
Okay. So broadly, it's communication.
It's communication.
Oh, wow.
It's communication.
And why did they use this big word?
just for you to break it down and know that apart from it being known as communication,
yes, please,
it can also stand for different meanings.
Okay, okay.
So that when you are using it for other contexts, ideally you can also explain it for it to fit into what you want to.
Excellent.
Exactly.
So now let's put the two words together. And one of the things we want to tell our students is that anytime they come across a term, we say there's always one scholar or some scholars who are, as we're credited to that concept.
Exactly.
And we are told that there's somebody called John Swales. John Swales, S-W-A-L-E-S, John Swales. He's largely credited with the foundations of this concept that we call discourse community.
Yeah.
So you've established, you said community, group of people,
yes.
They have a goal.
Yes.
And then when it comes to discourse, we're talking about communication, whether spoken, whether written, what have you, good.
And most of the time, these people who live within a community are existence within a certain defined area.
Okay.
Call it a geographical area or a certain particular
area. Okay. So that means the group is defined.
Yes.
It's not just an arbitrary group.
No,
very good.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. So let's put the two words together and let's come out with what Swales, as it were, talks about when he says we have what we call a discourse community. What does Swales say?
So according to Swales,
yes,
he gives a definition of a discourse community to be a group of people with common goals.
So the element of people is there. Then he says
with common goals.
The group common goals.
Yes.
Okay.
Who engage in communication.
Oh my God. So engage in communication. Wow.
To achieve these goals.
To achieve these goals.
Yes.
So any group of people.
Exactly.
Bounded by some goals.
Yes.
And use communication specific to that group.
Yes.
To achieve their goals.
Yes.
It's a discourse community.
Exactly. So they are living within the same geographical area, particular area.
Yes.
They are communicating, that's the discourse. And it is through this discourse or this communication that they have their goals.
Yes.
And then they seek to equally achieve their goals.
Then that is why our students need discourse.
Exactly.
You have come to be part of a group of people. You are students. You are lecturers. And you have to use, we have a goal to learn, to study, to research. Then you use communicate that is peculiar to us to achieve your goals.
That's
wow.
But you know, Bedford also gives another definition to discourse community.
Let's look at this individual to good.
Yeah.
What does?
And he says that it's a social group.
Okay.
So it's still the group of people.
So it's still a group of people, good.
Yes, but he says it is a social group that communicates at least in part via written text.
Written text, good.
Shared common goals, values, writing standards, and a specialized vocabulary.
Wow.
Yes. So that goes to say that people within these communities have an accepted form of register or choice of words that they understand within their geographical area. Yeah.
So when we tell our students, go and register a course, because they are in this community, they must know what a course means.
Yes.
Your lecturer will be with you soon.
Yes.
This is a lecture theater or a lecture.
Yeah.
They must know these terms.
Yes.
Because it is these terms that allow them to achieve their goals.
Yes. And it is the language that is accepted within
that community
in which they live.
Yes, please. Yeah. So if they hear matriculation, congregation, rustication, they should not be scared.
You know, I really like that word.
Yes, rustication.
It sounds so nice. But the content is deadly.
So you tell the student you'll be rusticated, say, oh wow, thank you. Only to be served the letter that you are actually suspended, you know. So our suspension is actually rustication.
Yes.
Look at that.
And then we have credit hours.
Look at that.
Yeah. And we'll have course rep.
We have a course rep.
You know, they really like the word course rep.
They love the word.
It has a class prefix.
Very true. Very true.
I'm the course rep.
Wow.
And then we have junior members.
We have senior members.
We have senior members. Unlike when they were in the senior secondary schools, where you'd have house
Prefect.
House prefect.
Yes.
Senior house master.
Yes, please.
These ones are different.
Yes, we are.
They may have the same rules.
Yes.
But the names given are different. You know, sometimes I jokingly say in class that if you do not know the word to use for a particular purpose within a certain community, people may raise eyebrows.
Yes.
Imagining you are the restaurant.
Yes.
And you need what would show how to pick your food.
Oh, good.
And then because of probably education or you've been to the university, you tell the attendant, can you give me the outline for me to see the food? They will laugh at you because it is not meant for
that.
So within that community, which
there
is
are
the
specialized ways
you would need the menu, you know, but you can't ask the lecturer for menu.
You can't select in class.
Yes. So each community has its own defined language that they use.
Wow. So if we establish what it is, then we can give examples.
Exactly.
So from what you are saying, a restaurant could be a community, a discourse community.
Yeah.
The church could be a discourse community. Associations. Clubs.
Yes.
Then I remember I used to teach, and then I used to talk about my Betway community.
Okay.
You know, the Betway community.
Is it the Betway that we all know?
The Betway that we all know.
Okay.
And you know, with that one, if you hear BTTS,
okay,
both teams to score.
Oh.
In that community, if we say BTTS, everybody's eyes lights up because they understand the language. Overs and unders. Easy. It is Miss Case at sea. It's not in that community. I get it. So, like you said, it's a group of people in that defined space. They have a goal. We want to make money. We want to be rich, and then we engage in communication that is specific to us to attain those goals.
Exactly.
Wow.
The same vein, if you hear that someone has been called to the bar.
Wow. That term can only be in a certain community.
Yeah, don't think about fufu and banana soup.
Okay. Yeah, easy.
Called to the bar. And then you...
So they call you, say, Charlie, I've been called to the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, then please order this also for me.
You are in court and then you hear order.
Yes.
And then you start saying something else.
Yes.
You just be taken out. But when you hear order in court, it means you have to be composed.
Yes, please.
Yes. They are not asking you to say chips, chicken, and Coke.
Oh, yes. That's my order. It's
you
true.
See? So order within that community means be composed. If you hear called to the bar, it means someone who is in the legal practice who has been given the license to practice. So within all these discourse communities, they have the words that they use. Yes.
And for us, next week when our colleague comes, you know, she'll take us through academic discourse.
Yes.
Where we'll see, like you said, course outline, and other terminologies that are fit for purpose for this community.
Exactly.
But we are just giving the broad outline of the discourse. Excellent. So we know what it is. We've given some examples. Swells talks about some characteristics. And I, if I recall, he talked about 6 of them. I think for our purpose this morning, let's go through 3 of them.
Okay.
Then when we meet them face to face, our colleagues will discuss them. Okay. So one of them I always remember is the idea of common public goal.
Yeah. Which
Every
is very
discourse community has a common public goal. What does Swells mean by a discourse community has a goal or a common public goal?
You know, if like in this university, there's a common goal.
There is a common
goal. No one
goal.
leaves the house to come here to say that he or she is not going to learn.
Good.
And the faculty here is also meant to teach students to succeed.
Good.
So the common goal is mutual.
It's mutual.
For students to succeed and for the lecturers to also achieve their goals of teaching well and seeing their students succeed.
And once we say it's public, because discourse schools are not secret societies, everybody knows why it has been set up. So if you say you are a university, there's a purpose. If you say you are a professional society like the Ghana Bar Association, there's a purpose. If the discourse school like a church, there's a purpose. Okay. So everyone has a goal. Then I was right. My Betway community, we want to be rich. We want to get money. Is that not so? Yes.
So, for instance, the same example I gave concerning the Bar Association, they are also to render services, provide knowledge on legal issues. When you have a problem with someone and you feel like employing the services of a lawyer,
yes,
you go to them and they have their laid down rules that you would also follow.
Oh wow!
You may not be able to defend yourself, although sometimes people defend.
Yeah, you can defend. That, yes,
but then when you engage their services, they have the knowledge and they know how to go with it.
Exactly.
In the same vein, in the university, we have goals. We have the knowledge what to do in the different areas where we specialize. Even in radio, the production team knows what to do.
Yes.
The technical team knows what to do. So
when
they
say
have a
on
goal.
Air, for instance,
yes,
and you'll be looking, where's the air? Where's the air? No.
Or maybe on you think you're in space.
Oh, yeah, in space, very good. But on air actually means that the program is going
in
on.
session.
It's in session, you see. Wow. So that is the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's something Lexis. You talked about register earlier on.
Yes.
Let's go through that one. What do you mean by they have a specific Lexis or a register that is common to them?
So within these discourse community, they develop a body of language or expressions that they understand within that community.
Okay.
So for instance, you mentioned the language on radio.
On air, very good. Okay.
So when you mention that, people know what it means. So if you see the inscription, you know what it means.
Okay.
Now, when we tell students to register, we have 3 credit hours for a course. When they hear course, they know that this is what they used to call subjects. They hear lecturers. They know that here the tutors or the instructors are called lecturers.
Okay.
But sometimes you might hear a few students saying that we are going for lecturers. Have you heard it before?
I've heard it before.
You know, I understand them. So it sounds the same, but
yes,
to use this is lecture when you are in the class, and then lecturer, that's the one lecturing you. Yes. So these are some of the terms we use here. Yes.
Then it's similar to when we're in school, Lexis and structure.
Yeah.
Because I remember insurance, the payment you make is premium.
Okay.
But you said in school, the payment you make is fees.
Fees. Yeah.
If you're in a club, the payment you make is dues.
Yes.
So even though it's the word payment, in each discourse community,
it has a different
name.
Yeah.
So you're saying that for every discourse community, there's some specialized vocabulary that we all use.
Now when they mention there need no be any explanation. Yeah.
Once you are in that community,
you should understand.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's brilliant. Then he talks about inter-communication mechanisms. What does he mean by inter-communication mechanisms? That discourse communities or have inter-communication mechanisms.
So these inter-communication mechanisms, for instance, here I would use the meetings that we have, the fora, the conferences, the seminars. You know, for instance, in our department, every week we have
the
departmental
seminar
for students, fortnightly for lecturers, to present their research works, to seek additions, sometimes some little criticisms that will help build better presentations at the end of the day. So these are the communication within
the group.
So
you can't say you are in a community and you don't hear anything, or
you definitely
are not to be told something.
Yeah.
I get him. Yeah. And the university, I always tell the students, how did they get to know they were students? The admission letter served as that intercommunication mechanism, such that between the university and yourself, you know that this letter says I am a student.
Your name is on it. There's a signature.
That gets that to you. I get him. Oh wow. That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. So, like we said, there are a number of them. I think when our colleagues meet, they will discuss them. I get it.
And one that I always like to add is the one that comes with the level of expertise.
Okay. He talks about a threshold of expertise and knowledge.
Yes.
Good. What does that mean?
So, for instance, I don't know about the level that they have in the radio station.
Okay.
But let's go back to secondary school. So you would have the headmaster, and then you have the assistant headmaster.
Good.
I know there's academic.
There's
administration.
There will be administration.
I think there's domestic or something.
Yes, academic and then domestic.
And then you would have the student administration.
Very good.
The head boy, the head girl, the assistants, the house prefects, until you come to even the dormitory prefects.
Yes.
And there are job box prefects.
Towel prefects.
Towel prefects. So for each of these people, they have a role to play, which is very necessary and relevant to what they do in within these communities. Yeah.
And so everybody has a level.
And
then you work towards that level to ensure that the knowledge there is acquired. Okay. So let's quickly summarize what we've done so far. We know that when it comes to discourse community, we're talking about a group of people in a defined area. And those people will say have goals, a purpose, an aim, an objective. And we say they use communication, discourses, whether conversations, whether text, whether written, to achieve those goals.
Yes.
That one we have established. Okay. And because our students have come to a new community, in this case, the academic discourse community, it means they are part of a group of people.
Yeah.
The lecturers, the students themselves. Yeah. And then they have a goal to learn, to study. Then they use community specific to them. So like you said, maybe go and register a course.
Yeah.
Maybe drop a course, add a course.
Add and drop, yeah.
Good. Okay, so that is for the discourse community. Then we talk about the churches, the Ghana Baptist professional groups. So even the Ghana Medical Association can be a what you call discourse community. Good. Then because you talk about social groups, I think my Betway community comes in. I get it because like you said, we have certain shared goals. I get it. Very good. All right. Then you gave examples as the churches, the Ghana Medical, that's professional associations. Are you okay?
Yes.
All right. Then you also talked about some characteristics, the idea of a common goal. The idea of a common goal, that also.
Yes.
Then the idea that all things being equal to, they have a specific lexis or register.
Yes.
That also.
Yes.
And then the idea that there's a certain level of what do you call it? The membership, knowledge amongst each of them, and they all work together to ensure the success of the community. Okay. So let's hold on there. Are we okay?
Yes.
Then we'll go to the second part. We'll talk about a few things we want our level 100 students to know.
Yes.
Then all things being equal, we hope that next week when our colleague comes, she will dive into academic discourse.
Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah, but let's also give them something to think about.
Oh, good.
So since we've talked about some of the characteristics
please. Of discourse community.
A discourse community.
Very good.
Dear students, do you think University of Education Winneba
very
can
good.
It be a discourse
community? Very good. Very
what do you
good.
think? When you call us, just tell us the reason for which you think UEW
is a
discourse community based on at least one of the characteristics that we mentioned.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So what we'll do now, let's quickly use the next 10 minutes. So by 7:15, we conclude. Then we can open the phone lines for them. Okay. So one of the first things we want our students to know is that when you are here in this particular discourse community, we were saying earlier syllabus.
Yes.
But here we'll say course outline, course manual.
Yes.
So we will have a course manual.
Yes.
That states all the topics that they will study.
Yes.
So when we get to class, they'll have a copy.
Yes.
And we'll place them on what they call the V class.
Yes.
So they'll go onto the university's website, www.edu.gh/V class. Then the landing page will open. Then they will enter with their index number. Index number. Another thing they should remember.
Yes.
Registration number. So in fact in school we use index number a lot here.
Yeah.
And the reason is we want to avoid what we the lecturers call the halo effect.
Okay.
Imagine that one student is called Anabaomia.
Yeah.
Anabaomia.
Yeah.
There's a certain feeling we'll have towards Anabaomia.
Yes.
That subjective feeling towards always trying to favor her.
If you like, some bias.
That is the halo effect. So unfortunately or fortunately, if you are 515-003,
I don't know
you. Unless I make the effort to look for your script, and I don't care. A is A, B is B. But if I see an about me, scholarship will come. So students, we need to always use our index number.
Yes.
So when they enter, they'll use the index number. The default password is the index number. Then they will, rechange the password, reset the password. Very good.
And they shouldn't be sharing their password.
Don't share your password. Don't share your password. Thank you so much. Now, on the V class, we'll ask them to enroll on the courses that they would have registered. So there are two terms.
Yes.
We have enrollment on the V class and then registration on the OSIS 2.
Yes.
These are two different terms.
Yes.
When you register, you are registering the courses that you take during the semester.
Yes.
Semester. Hey.
Yeah.
Semester.
Yes.
We don't say term.
No.
Semester. Wow. Tell the terms I mean you.
I tell you, and university terms are dope.
Hey. Imagine you are there, then they say semester.
Yes.
And you are like, that be a semester. Not knowing it's like term.
Yeah.
So we have 2 semesters. The first semester and the second semester.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just a period
of
16 weeks.
Yeah.
30 weeks for teaching, 3 weeks for exams and other things.
Yeah.
Look at that. This big term, madam.
Very large.
Oh dear. Now,
when it comes to registering for communication skills on the V class, there are so many lecturers teaching different programs.
We have to establish that. Yes.
So you need to know the name of your lecturer.
Okay.
Yes. So please do well to know the names
of
your lecturers.
Very good.
Knowing how to spell it is really not a problem.
It will be there.
But just know that my lecturer is Mr. OKAE-ANTI.
Very good.
My lecturer is Miss Yvonne Dejo.
Very good.
My lecturer is Miss Abokuma.
Very
just
good.
know the names
of your lecturers. That is why when we give them the enrollment key, they shouldn't just, hey, I've got a enrollment key, then I'm no.
No.
Please, if you are, for instance, this semester, which groups do we have? For instance, AKAN and Zima.
We have AKAN and Zima.
That enrollment key is for AKAN and Zima students alone.
So dear students, note it. If you are with a business, it's different. Even business, we have accounting, accounting education, we have procurement. Please, your enrollment keys
specific
will be unique to you.
That
kindly don't share. If you share and you take the exam, you realize that your scores would go to a different lecturer, and then
it creates problems for us.
There would be problems. So dear students, be very, very vigilant on that one, please.
Then you just said it. So the exams, all things being equal, as part of ways of helping them, there'll be weekly practice exams on the V class, and we want the students to take part in it.
And we want to encourage them not to panic. Take this key that practice makes perfect.
Very good.
So every week, whatever they learn in class, which will be complemented with a radio lecture, do well to take the test so that you see your ability.
Very good.
And I encourage them always, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Don't call for reinforcement. That is how you see whether you are growing or not. And then when you are given 10 test items, and maybe you take the test and you score 4, don't be discouraged.
Never be discouraged.
It means that you've been able to do something.
Yes, please.
The next week you are likely to do better.
And
even there's more than one attempt.
We have more than one attempt. The setting would definitely have more than one attempt.
So you can try and then try until you are satisfied. But if you do not, at least it gives you knowledge on which one is the best answer from the one you had wrong.
So on that note, let's also remind, it means that we are in an era of technology. So not to sound offensive or rude, but a YAM phone cannot, it will not be helpful in this era.
The YAM can wait.
The
YAM can wait.
The YAM,
It should be an updated YAM.
Some basic Android phone that allows you to interact on
if you have a laptop,
the computer.
The best.
The laptop is good, the tablet is good, a phone too is good. And the bundle should not be a social media bundle. A normal bundle that allows you to access the university's website.
Maybe they'll need to know the difference between the social media bundle.
Sometimes like on MTN, they have this bundle for
Facebook.
They have a bundle for those bundles are specific to Facebook. So you realize that when you use it, it runs for Facebook, even though you are on other things.
Yes.
But for us, because the university is a broad distance, we just want the normal bundle that runs so that
you can have easy access.
Because some of them will say, I couldn't get online, so because of the type of bundle that you are using.
Yes.
So we beg them.
Yes.
We beg them. Okay, so we have the weekly exams too.
Yeah.
Then the course reps, when they are finally, nominated or what have you, they need to create WhatsApp groups. And because we said the intercommunication mechanisms, the ways by which we communicate amongst ourselves, WhatsApp group becomes a way by which the lecturer will send information to course rep to give to the colleagues. So try and be added up onto the group.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. And then to the course reps, when we give them the soft copy of materials, they should do well to share.
They should share the material. Yeah. And speaking of the material, the extra material that you talked about, we also have it on the V class.
Yeah.
It's uploaded on V class. So
and even on YouTube.
On YouTube too, very good. We have it on YouTube too. Very good. So these specifics will be given to them by their lecturers when they also meet, but they should be very aware of it. And lectures, attendance. The face-to-face ones, when your lecturer comes for the 2 hours, it's important they are there. Ask questions, interact, and then the various class etiquette, respect everybody in the class.
I normally tell them that the university community and the lecture that we have periodically is not meant for you to come and sit and wait for what the lecturer will say in
very good.
That is the reason we have the course outline.
Thank you.
So you learn to interact with your lecturer in class, learn to ask questions, just contribute in class. And you can do that when you learn your course outline very good, and you go according to what will be treated each week.
Very good. So
the more you speak, the more you become perfect.
Very good. And that course outline, like we said, like akin to the syllabus, shows all the topics. And even for us, it even gives you the day we'll take mid-semester exams. It shows when we'll take exams to give you reading materials beyond the recommended text. So we can't come to lecture and then you say, what are we doing next week? No. I don't accept that at all. Because the course outline is there. Is that not so? Okay. All right. Is there anything else I think we should?
I think that should be it. We've talked about the weekly exam.
We have
the course outline. Registration and the Roman keys.
Very good.
Course reps and their pages and how they should share. The V class. The YouTube materials and all that. Yeah.
And radio lecture.
And the radio lecture. How can we forget
radio lecture? So every Friday, all things being equal, unless it's a holiday or some act of God, we meet Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM,
and we are live on Facebook.
That's the university's Facebook page. Very good.
And it streams live on the university's website.
Very good. So every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. radio lecture. And we've given a radio lecture timetable for the students to also follow. That also.
They all have copies.
They all have copies too. All right.
So whilst you wait to hear from you students, the WhatsApp number 0503923158. 0503923158. And you can also call the same number. But we would like to welcome them, all the students, level 100 students.
Yes, we should have.
Yeah, it's a delight to have you here.
Very true.
Can you imagine? We are so academic inclined that we just started with the work without even inviting
the very people we are speaking to.
Can you imagine? we didn't even welcome you students.
Very warm welcome to our students.
As our elders would say, if Sankofa is Yenchi. So welcome level 100 students from wherever you are coming from.
Yes.
When you call us, you mention your name, where you are listening or watching us from, whether the South, the Central, the North, or Ejumaku campus.
Yes.
Hello to all students in Ejumaku campus. I may sound biased, but
that's where we are.
That's where we are. So to Akane, Nzimagu, Gonja, Gadangbe, Eve, Fanti, Asante Tree, Ekwapim Tree students, you're all welcome to EW campus. To all students at the Central campus, my accounting students,
Your accounting student, yes. Yes.
All other students, the North Campus, the Central Campus, we welcome you warmly to University of Education, Winneba.
Congratulations.
And we hope to see you 4 years when you graduate.
When you graduate, yes.
Yeah, when VC will say by the power of
vested in me. Yes.
So please do well, make it count.
Yes.
Every single day, put in the little effort. We are still waiting for your calls, your comments. We have a few comments on Facebook. Let's see what they are saying. Wow, that's quite a lot.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow. 70 comments already.
70 comments. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. Okay. Ninoy.
Yes.
Sakite. Ninoy K. Sakite Jefta. That's mouthful. It's as long as my name, eh? Good morning to you too. Good morning to you too. Okay. Ejumako Campus. Razak from Ejumako. Ejumako is on fire this morning. Let's see. Florence ASARE, Evelyn Yankee. Mr. OKAE-ANTI, I can see someone mentioning your name here. So I think from the South Campus, you have a caller online. Okay. So.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, a very good morning to you. Name and department, please.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you. Your name and your department and your question or contribution. Hello, sir.
I think he can't hear us.
Oh, you can't hear us? Oh, dear. Good morning, sir. Okay, I think we've lost caller. Please try again. Yes, please. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you are welcome. Your name and your department, please.
My name is Eric.
Eric, good.
I'm calling from the Jumako campus.
Oh, from the Jumako campus. Okay, Eric, good. Yes, Eric, your contribution. Yes, Eric, we are listening to you, please.
Eric from Ejumako, which department?
Yes, which department, Eric? Hello, Eric. Okay, Eric is listening to himself. Okay. Yes. Good morning. Yes, sorry. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, please. Good morning. Yes.
Good morning.
Oh, you're standing or sitting by the radio. Move away, please. Hello. Yes, please. Good morning.
Yes. From your discussion, I can see that UEW is a discourse committee because we have a common goal to achieve.
Wow, that is true. Yes. So UEW is a discourse committee. Look at the characteristics. Hello. You can tick one. Yes, you are saying that UEW is a discourse committee. That also.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you clearly. And I'm saying, you are saying UEW is a discourse committee. That also.
Hello, I can't hear you.
Oh, good morning, sir. I can hear you clearly. You are saying UEW is a discourse committee. That also.
Yes, I said it's a discourse committee.
Very good. And then you went ahead to say it's because it has a goal. That also.
Yes.
Yes. And we are saying that's a brilliant contribution you have given to us. What goal do you think the university has, basically? Oh, okay. We're extremely grateful.
Go a distance away from the radio.
Yes.
Okay, please don't try to listen to yourself, else we can't hear you.
Good.
Okay, we want to hear your lovely voice, but you know your voice already, so don't try to hear yourself. Okay, just move away. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, my lady. Your name, where you calling from, please?
I'm Augustina Dumabo.
Okay.
I'm calling from South Campus.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm a student of BBA procurement.
Nice.
And I think UEW is a discourse community because when we look at the characteristics that were being given to us,
yes,
the last one, which is the level of expertise.
Yes.
You made an example that in SHS we have like the head mothers, assistants, headmasters, the teachers and prefects.
Yes.
And as compared to this place also, with every department, you have the head of department over there. Every classroom, we have the coursework and that. So I think it is a discourse for me.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much
for your contribution. It's an excellent point he made.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hello, caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from, please. Good morning. Hello, we are here with you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name and where you are calling from, please. Oops.
Oh. Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, please. Good morning to you too.
Is that kind?
Is that okay. So right, John Benyanasen. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly.
Somebody's online.
Okay. Hello, caller.
My name is Mohammed Baba Ali Naija.
Mohammed.
I'm calling from the South Campus.
Okay.
I actually want to once again thank you for the program.
Okay.
I'm a student who gets the French language.
Okay.
And back to school.
Okay.
One of my teachers in the French department really was one of the students here.
Okay.
And today, as I'm speaking, he has found himself on one of the francophone countries as a teacher.
Okay.
He has started as to just match into the languages because it was to take us ahead in order to see how other countries are, especially the international countries.
Okay.
In order to be able to communicate with people outside.
Okay.
He said the best institution to offer such programs.
Okay. Okay.
And I was fortunate to start a student who have been given admission. So I really want to make it a good way out in order to be part of the first class students who can be graduating in the next coming year.
Great.
So
Great.
I really understand how DISCOURSE will serve as a good thing to give us that opportunity.
Perfect. Great. Congratulations already. Congratulations already. You would have your first class. Okay. And thank you all for the comments on Facebook. 109 comments. Hello, caller.
Yeah, please, I'm Obed.
Obed, calling from?
Please, about the discourse community.
Yes, please.
I can say that the EW is a discourse community because when you talk about the characteristics we just mentioned on this discourse community discussion, you can see that one, for a discourse community to be a community must have a common goal. That's why the other says that when you said when take for instance the Betway, you can see that for the Betway they have some common things that they used to both understand.
Okay.
So I strongly agree that one, if the UW is able to provide us with what education at the end of 4 years, then I strongly agree that the UW is cost community. I'm Obed from accounting department.
Nice. Obed from accounting department. Why wouldn't he talk about better? Accounting money, you know. Hello, caller. Good morning, my lady. Your name and where you are calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Please, this is from North Campus.
Oreku from North Campus. Yes, Oreku. Are you with us? Yes, let's hear you.
Please, My question is, although every discourse community has a common goal, but can there be an integration in a discourse community, like a community in another community with different goals, but at the same time they still have the same goal? Are they also a discourse community?
That is a brilliant question. Yes, they can. So you can probably drop your line and then we explain. So for instance, within University of Education, we can equally find student associations.
Very good.
You can have History Students Association.
Very good.
You can have Communication and Media Students Association.
Very good.
These are students, organizations and communities within the larger community.
Good.
So yes, there is, and it's a beautiful question. Thank you so much, Oriku.
So even I think one of the characters talks about those smaller gens and communities within the other larger communities. Very good.
Even in the church, you would have the church, then you would have some small organizations, boys brigade, girls brigade, and all those things.
And they also have their own language, own goals.
That they use. Okay. Hello, caller. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, gentlemen. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Joseph.
Okay. Let's hear you, Joseph.
My name is Joseph from Edimako campus.
Okay. Which department?
From the Department of Akanism.
Nice. Yeah, let's hear you, please.
I think this university is a discourse community.
Okay. Hello, Joseph.
So one of the things
Joseph is calling for reinforcement.
Yes, one of the things we should always encourage our students that once we've established ourselves here, whenever we are making contributions, there's always an attribution.
Exactly.
We don't just say the event is a discourse community. The discourse because that you prove why it is.
You put it in context.
Yes. Or else when you are marking, you give one.
So you can't just state it and leave it.
Leave it. Very true.
Hello, caller. Good morning. Hello, caller. Good morning. Hello. Okay. So we'll take a few Facebook comments. Call. Okay, it's going to be our last call for the morning. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, gentleman. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Charles.
Charles?
I'm calling from
Ejumako campus. Nice.
Every department.
With every department?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. I believe we were made to understand by your presentation.
Yes.
That Winneba UEW is a discourse community.
Okay.
Because of the various characteristics, two of which I can say we have students.
Okay.
And then we also have lecturers.
Okay.
Who, in one way or the other, uplift the goal of the university.
Okay.
Of which it is established.
Okay.
And it will also add students are there to learn to succeed.
Okay.
In the academics.
Okay.
Which they were assisted by the lecturers.
Okay.
But I want to ask, my question is, we can say that UEW is a discourse community with a common goal.
Okay.
But in some instances, there might be some people in coach that may not have the same goal that the UEW plan to achieve.
Okay.
So in which perspective can we put that kind of group of people?
All right. Do you think you get which from his perspective? I beg to say that's quite subjective.
Yes, and I think that's why we said the common public goal.
Yeah.
I get it.
So the goal should be common.
Yes, whether some don't want to do this or not.
The one that is largely accepted by the majority. They will say the ordinary man in the street knows the hospital is to care for people. So if you hear the hospital is killing people, then you know that cannot be the goal. Somebody's opinion.
Good. So it's a common public goal. I get it.
Yes.
All right.
So thank you so much, students.
Yes.
Your comments overwhelming. We acknowledge everything. Jacob, Pretty Richie, Sylvester, Evelyn Yankee, Dachi Hini Asamoah Roxanne, Ebenezer, everyone, Empress Sedinam. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening. And by way of ending, do you have something to say?
Yes, so we'll just summarize again. I get it. So this morning, we were at the discourse community. We said any group of people who have goals, exactly so, and engage in community that is specific to them to attain those goals. The scholar John Swills largely credited to this concept. If you hear hospitals, you hear religious groups, professional groupings, these are all examples of discourse communities. And then the idea that they have a common public goal, they have a specific lexis, and they have intermechanisms amongst them are some of the characteristics of a discourse community. Remind our students that they need to get the course outline, so they are very much aware of all that will be done during the semester. Every Friday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. on Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM, we'll be here, and on Facebook we'll have our radio lecture series. The V class is for them to enroll, so that all the teaching and learning material that we have will be there. We'll also undertake tests, weekly tests on the V class, so it's important they enroll. And then registration, I'm sure those who have paid their fees, they'll be given the registration process. And that one is on OSIS, and they have to ensure they register, because it's only when you register that you are declared a student in the university. So once again, on behalf of Miss K and then myself, we thank everybody.
And we wish you a wonderful stay on UEW
We wish
campus.
you a wonderful stay.
Wish you all the best. Please take good care of yourself.
Take care.
And as a friend of mine, a colleague of mine would say, eat well.
Eat well.
Okay.
Eat well.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a beautiful weekend.
Enjoy your weekend too.
And see you during the week in class for the face-to-face.
Excellent. Bye for now.
Bye for now. Bye bye.